WKBS, Burlington, Philadelphia.
From SGW with love to Collier Wells.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by new Formula Era, a new combination of powerful cleaners concentrated into 1/4 cup, and by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
Can anything make you stop using soap?
No way! When you discover the cleaner feeling of zest, you're gonna say no to your soap.
I'll admit, Zest pours on the lather.
When you discover the cleaner feeling of zest,
Dustbin's cleaner than soap. Can even feel it.
you're gonna say no to your soap.
I'll put deodorant Zest to a test. Lather one arm with soap, Zest the other. Now rinse. Oh, feels tacky from soap, but Zest leaves a cleaner, fresher feeling than soap.
When you discover the cleaner feeling of zest,
Back to soap?
Nope.
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 discover the cleaner feeling of zest.
When we set out to improve a great laundry detergent, we wanted to keep the powerful cleaners that work on ordinary dirts, that cut through food stains, that get out grease and oil, and add powerful cleaners that clean collar soil even better than before. So that's what we did, all in the concentrated 1/4 cup called New Formula Era. So effective, it cleans clean through. Watch Era clean through collar soil, taco grease, and motor oil. We treat only the top with a teaspoon of Era, rub, run under warm water, and look. New Era cleans clean through. That's the kind of power you get in Era's little 1/4 cup. New Era, power that cleans clean through.
Calvin, why didn't you knock?
The door was open, so I
came on in. You know, if you're really worried about security, you ought to be more careful about that.
Cliff must have left it open. He gets a little absent-minded sometimes.
Well, you know, I wasn't sure I'd find you here. At least, well, not real sure, but I figured it was a pretty safe bet when I didn't get an answer at home.
Well, I could have been at a wild party or the opera.
Or you could have been at the opening of the Whitney Dance Company if you hadn't turned down my invitation.
I appreciated your offer, Calvin. I think you know that.
Oh, but you just don't like dancing, is that it?
I love dancing.
Well?
Calvin, the reason I said no is because practically everyone in Monticello that you know is going to be at that opening tonight. Now, how would it look to have me walk in there on your arm?
It would look great. You'd probably look like $1 million.
Well, one thing I wouldn't look like is Mrs. Calvin Stoner.
Now that's true. You wouldn't look like that.
So there you have it.
Dee Dee, everybody I know in this town knows that Star is off on this cross-country singing tour, whatever it's turned into. So who would blame? I mean, what would be wrong with my simply escorting you out?
Oh, and that's all people would think.
Dee Dee, come on. This is 1981. People don't care about things like that. They almost expect it.
What makes everybody think that the whole world has suddenly changed overnight? People love to gossip, Calvin. They even write whole magazines about it now.
Well, I don't think they're going to write any magazines about us.
Okay, then what about photographs? I'm sure there were a lot of photographers there tonight. They could have gotten a very good picture of the two of us. Detective Calvin Stoner and unidentified companion.
And, correction, beautiful unidentified companion.
Look, Calvin, I think an awful lot of myself. Much too much to mess up my life. Look, this conversation is getting a little heavy for this hour of the night, and I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Excellent suggestion. You know, I was just thinking the same thing. I thought that you might accept an invitation for a late snack date since I didn't get a theater date, especially since everybody else is at the theater and nobody's going to get to see us out together.
Oh, Calvin, please.
Come on, look. You know, this is the first time that I'm beginning to feel that we are doing something sneaky. We don't have to feel like that. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's not like we're lovers or anything.
No. No, we're not.
We're friends. And friends have the right to be seen together, even in public.
Yes, Calvin, we are friends. And in order to stay friends, we can't give people the wrong idea about us.
Why should we care what they think?
Oh, you care, and so do I. That's why I don't want to do anything that makes me feel guilty.
Okay, counselor, that sounds smart to me.
Well, I don't feel very smart at the moment. Because if I were smart, I wouldn't be seeing so much of a married man.
Now, what difference does that make? Are you seeing any unmarried men at the moment?
Yes, there's one.
There is.
Yes, he's an attorney. Are you sure you still want to take me out to dinner now?
More than ever.
Well, I think Martine Duval is absolutely superb. Now, I'm not a critic of the dance, but I have an idea. This is going to be regarded as a memorable performance.
Geraldine, how are your nephew and his wife enjoying it?
Oh, Skylar is in seventh heaven, I can assure you.
Well, he worked very hard for this success, hasn't he?
And how is Raven taking it all?
As if it were her own opening night. But I must say my hat's off to Skylar for all he's accomplished.
He does deserve a lot of credit. He put the company together.
Money can do remarkable things.
No, Raven is delighted, I can assure you. And she's very delighted about all the attention she received when she made her grand entrance.
Well, she looked marvelous. She must be happy.
Yes, she is indeed. Are you planning to go backstage after the performance?
Unfortunately, Nancy and I won't be able to. We both have an early day tomorrow.
Well, I think we should. I think Jody would want us to congratulate Martine.
I think she would.
You haven't heard anything from her at all.
Actually, yes, we have, Geraldine. She didn't tell us where she was. She just called to say that she was all right. How can she be?
You know, I'm not so sure which jailer I like better, Sharky or Benny.
Well, I think Benny is much nicer. I mean, after all, you don't want to hurt anybody, do you, Benny?
I'm hungry.
That wasn't the question.
I'm hungry, just the same.
I'm sure we could bribe our way out of here with a ham sandwich.
Well, I like ham and cheese with lots of mustard.
Benny, tell you what. You let us out of here, and I'll buy you the biggest ham and cheese sandwich you ever saw. 3 layers, with tomatoes and pickles and lettuce in the middle.
Mama already said you're gonna give us $300. I could buy my own sandwich with that.
Maybe even 2, Benny.
How you doing, kiddies? Ready to talk business now?
Mrs. Arnold, don't you realize we can't talk business because there is no way we can lay our hands on any money?
Well, I know that you can't, babyface. On account of every cop in town's out to get you so bad. What about your little sweet patootie here? What did we say, we sent her out for the money?
Oh, let them stay. They're really having fun.
Who says car problems can't be fun? Here's Mattel's portable Hot Wheels service center for your children.
Looks like he needs a new set of tires. A new set of tires?
The more problems they find, the more fun they'll have.
And while you're here, better check the transmission.
And when they're all through playing, it folds right up to carry away. Mattel's Hot Wheels service center. Who says car problems can't be fun?
Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and bits.
Kennel Ration introduces Kibbles and Bits, a brand new idea. It's 2 new dog foods in one. Kibbles, a new crunchy, meaty tasting dry, and Bits, a new chewy burger-style food. He'll crunch it, chomp it, absolutely devour it. Kibbles and Bits, 2 great new dog foods in one.
Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me more kibbles and bits.
Look, it'll be just as tough for Jody if she goes out there. We're both wanted by the police. Didn't you know that?
I mean, that's exactly right. I am just as desperate a fugitive as Gavin.
Don't get smart with me, cutie pie. I read the papers too, you know. You didn't do nothing. Your boyfriend here is the one who killed the guy.
Yeah, how does it feel to shoot somebody? I never did nothing like that before.
Yeah, no, Benny, you're a good boy.
I broke a guy's nose once. Boy, it sure was messy.
Mrs. Arnold, don't you understand? The police are going to grab me just as fast as they would Gavin. All right, I didn't shoot anybody, but I'm still his accomplice.
Oh, sure. Sure, you're a regular gun moll. Anybody can see that.
Let her do it.
Now, look. I think you better make up your mind right now. Otherwise, Mama's going to get on the horn and call the cops.
Oh, let her do it. Jody's the best answer.
No. No, Gavin, I don't want it to turn out like that. All right, Mrs. Arnold. I'll get you your money.
Aha, now you're talking sense. I mean, let's face it. When you're on the lam, you need money of your own. Take my advice. Try to squeeze out more than my $300 from your folks.
Are you crazy? I can't go to my relatives. They'd never let me come back here.
Maybe it's the best thing that could happen to you.
Well, it wouldn't be the best thing that happened to your lover boy, honey. I mean, he killed a guy. That's what it says in all the papers. It's not going to be much of a lover boy in jail.
Yeah, I was in jail once. I hit a guy in the head with a bar stool. I didn't like jail.
Shut up, Benny.
Gavin, I'm going to get the money, and I'll try not to be too long. I promise.
Where you gonna go, Jody?
Just don't worry about me, okay?
Benny, where's your manners? Come on, get up. Let the little lady out. You're a little sweetheart. Just like my own daughter.
You seen me floating in the air out there.
Oh, yes, there was some very nice moment when I really felt I was flying between heaven and earth.
If our second act goes like that, we are going to be a sensation. Not only here. Did you know that there are out-of-town critics in the house? Walter Barnes is in the second row.
Are you kidding?
I didn't want to tell you until halfway through the show.
Well, wonderful.
Well, I think it's a middle of intermission, and I would like to rest a little bit, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'll let you rest.
Oh, you really liked it.
You were brilliant. You know, Martine, watching you dance out there looking so beautiful, I began thinking about the way I used to feel about you.
Don't get carried away, Sky.
It occurred to me that perhaps we had not given each other a chance.
Your wife is waiting for you.
That's right. She's looking very lovely herself tonight. Would you like me to bring her back?
Please, do me a favor. Don't bother.
Have fun out there.
Boy, the garbage that gets dumped in my sink, the food stains are bad enough. But there's germs there, too, and that worries me. So I do more than clean. I cometize. See, Comet disinfects, too. And for cleaning, you can't beat it.
Comet with Chloranol was made to clean tough, greasy food stains better than other leading cleansers. And that's not all. It kills most household germs.
So don't just clean your sink. Go all the way to Cometized.
My mom always says...
A penny saved is a penny earned.
I save with this.
Waste not, want not. Dawn handles more grease for the money.
Are you sure?
Am I your mother? Look, I've washed greasy dishes in an average bargain liquid, and Dawn. See, Dawn handles more grease for the money. Keeps grease away from dishes.
With Dawn, dishes look great. My hands don't feel greasy.
They'd look better with a wedding ring.
Next time, call.
Dawn, handle more grease for your money.
Betsy smells funny.
That's baby smells. Smelly formula, sticky baby food.
Diapers.
That's ammonia. Baby laundry is a special problem. So instead of regular detergent, I use Dreft with enriched borax. It's specially made for baby laundry.
There's borax in grain after grain of Dreft. Dreft gets tough baby laundry clean and clean smelling.
Now she smells good.
Dreft cleans baby smells out of baby laundry.
Well, I got some help from my family, but I actually put myself through.
What are you doing with the flowers?
Oh, here.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's wonderful.
Well,
I mean, it must have been a lot of hard work.
maybe realize how much I wanted to be a lawyer.
Bet you like school, huh?
No, I hated it. I liked it a lot more than all the other jobs I had to do to get the tuition. I mean, I worked at a gas station, I drove cab, I even loaded a garbage truck. And there are a lot of people in this world who work very hard for a living. I wanted a job without any heavy lifting.
Didn't you say you had your own law office?
Yeah, Nelson and Scott. Well, it's really Scott and Nelson, but it may as well just be plain Nelson because it doesn't look as if Scott's coming back from Europe.
Well, if I ever need a lawyer, I'll be sure to call you.
Gee, I hope not. I specialize in criminal law.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I can do the other stuff, though. I can close a house. I can, write a contract, all that stuff. But criminal law, that's exciting.
Oh, I'd like to see you in action sometime. Addressing the jury and all that stuff. It must be a lot like acting.
Well, it is, really. I mean, you have to be able to manipulate the emotions of the jury.
Yeah, the audience.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm an actress, you know.
You are? Really?
Well, I know I don't look like one. I look more like a waitress. I talk like a waitress. I earn my living as a waitress. But I'm really an actress. Just slightly underemployed.
Sort of like working your way through school, huh?
But one of these days, I'm gonna get my chance. One of these days.
Look, there's something I better tell you. Look, I like you. But I have this problem.
What's that?
I can't remember your name.
Oh, it's all right. I can't remember yours either.
You'll have to be quiet.
Hey, what's wrong?
I'm afraid that you can't loiter inside the lobby, sir.
Hey, who's loitering?
Hey, we're waiting for the second half. We have tickets.
Sir, the curtain went up 20 minutes ago.
No hard feelings about this, mister. Nothing personal, huh?
No, Benny, no hard feelings. Just play cards.
You know, if your girl comes back with enough money, I know a guy who can get you out of here. You can go somewhere like South America. It's real nice in South America, I heard. I don't know if I like the food. Well, what do you say?
Who knows? Maybe I'll take you up on that, Benny.
It's gin.
It's not gin. How many cards you playing with?
9. I got 9 cards.
You play gin with 10 cards, Benny.
It's gin anyway.
See you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, easy.
Martine? Jody! Oh, Jody!
A Bun Brand cake mix is a fresh way to show you care.
Instead of flowers, more than a kiss, replace all the hug for someone to miss.
Only a Bun cake has its own luscious filling that bakes right inside. It says more than words ever could.
Instead of a call, make someone a Bun cake. For no reason at all, the freshest ideas are baking at Pillsbury.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you.
Everyone loves French's, the one and only Sunshine Mustard.
Please don't take my sunshine away. Delicious.
Tonight at 7, Fred cries whiplash after an accident, but Lamont thinks it's all in his head on Sanford and Son. Then at 7:30, Archie and Mike lock horns over the religion of the yet unborn Stivic baby on All in the Family.
Martine, I forgot tonight was the opening. I saw you. I saw the whole second half of the show.
I'm so glad you did.
Martine, you were wonderful. You were absolutely brilliant. You danced so beautifully.
Sit down. Oh, Judy, I was so scared, believe me. Perhaps fear improves one's performance. I'll have to ask my old dance teacher.
Fear? You didn't look frightened. You seemed very much in control.
Judy, I was so scared. You have no idea. And I can't even tell you why.
Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Wells?
I did it, and I'm glad. I colored and conditioned my hair with Nice and Easy. And look at me. All this gorgeous color where I used to be mousy. And my hair's actually better conditioned than before I colored it. But the best part is, this soft, shiny look and feel will last longer than with any other hair color. Nice and Easy. You can do it too.
Nice and Easy. It sells the most, it conditions the most.